Okay, here we are at the top of the Coronado National Memorial in Arizona at the end of the, what do you call the trail?
Arizona Trail.
The Arizona Trail. And you are?
Well, my trail name is Sweets.
Sweets. I love it.
Everybody gets a trail name.
Oh, so we have a trail name here. And where are you from originally?
Harrisburg, PA.
Oh my goodness. And you started this trail in the border of Utah.
Yep.
How long ago?
So I started September 27th.
So you've been hiking since September 27th, and today is November 23rd?
Something like that, yeah.
Whoa. So tell us some stories. Tell us some amazing things that happened on the trail.
Oh, man. I mean, it's been 2 months, so it's been multiple lifetimes, so it's hard for me to really narrow down on one specific story.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's just a grind, you know?
A grind. How many other people did you meet on the trail?
So, a good number, especially in the north, because a lot of northbounders that started in the spring that had to get off because of snow, were actually finishing the northern part. So like when I first started, for the first couple 100 miles, I was passing a lot of northbounders, and there was a decent number of southbounders, probably, I think 7 maybe started the same day I started, and I think 6 finished today, 6 or so.
So 6 others have come through this point today. You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it's like the bubble of hikers I've been hiking with since for the last 300 miles, where we basically see each other every day. We're not necessarily hiking like right together, but we'll see each other on a daily basis.
Do you have your Fitbit on? How many steps did you take?
Well, today I only did like 12 miles, but I think yesterday I had like 53,000 steps. So yeah.
So like average each day, how many miles do you think you did?
So for a full day, probably about 20 miles, plus or minus, depending on whether or not I can find a good campsite. Or if there's a town with pizza, I might push like 27 miles.
So you were coming off the trail and stopping in other towns and things along the way.
Yeah, I mean
you weren't in the mountains the whole time.
Oh no. I mean
it winds through places.
The trail is it's designed to go through towns. In the north there's less towns because there's like very little population in northern Arizona. But there's some seasonal places like bed and breakfast or something like that. Or
you got a few nights, you got a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
And some good food and a shower.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, once I got past Flagstaff, I've pretty much, probably about twice a week I'm stopping at town and resupplying, which makes your food a lot lighter because you only, have like 2 days, 2 or 3 days of food.
Right.
Yeah.
So your friend that just met you here, he did part of it and then stopped at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
And then he drove here to meet you?
Yep, that's it.
So is he also from Pennsylvania?
No, he's from Tucson. So.
Oh, okay.
But he started with a horse, and he was leading his horse. And we were.
That's a song.
Yeah, well, I was hiking really slow at that point, so he was kind of slow with the horse, so we hiked together for a while. But then the horse stepped on his big toe and broke his toe, basically. So he had to get off.
Oh no!
So now he just picked me up here.
So it wasn't the snow.
Yeah.
You can't really do this with a broken toe.
Not too much.
But the horse was okay.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were going to say the horse broke its leg.
No.
Okay.
Not the horse.
So did you see like wild animals along the way? Did you ever get nervous about like panthers or anything?
Last night I saw something that I wasn't sure what it was. I think it's a fox based on my photo, but it could have been maybe a coyote, but I suspect it was a fox. My friend Firecracker saw a mountain lion yesterday, just in the mountains up here. I saw a couple rattlesnakes, lots of elk and deer. Yeah, I can't think of any other animals.
So what are you going to do now that you're done with it?
Just go home and work.
Work. What do you do?
I'm a CPA.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's not what I expected you to say.
Yeah.
You were able to take this much time off, huh?
Pretty much.
Wow. That is so cool.
Yep.
Well, I'm so happy that we were here right when you came down and we had hung out for another few minutes.
Yep.
Thank you, Sweets.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
to see anybody here, right?
I wasn't expecting an interview.
All right. Well, good luck with the next journey that you take. I'm sure this isn't the last one, right?
Oh no.
Right. What's your next thing? What is your next big thing you're gonna do?
So I met a guy at a hostel in Superior named Oliver, and he was telling me about a new trail in France called the Hexatrek, which it's about 2,000 miles, like through the Alps and the Pyrenees Mountains, and also through the French countryside. So I was thinking that's probably a good. It's like as different from this as you can get, because this is like pure wilderness essentially. So.
But what time of year would you do that one?
I mean, the ideal time is June through September.
Before all the snow gets really bad.
Yeah, I'd probably just do like half of it. And then maybe do the other half another time. But
do you have like a Facebook or Instagram page or anything we could follow you?
I have a Facebook.
What is it?
I don't even know. I
How
don't
am I
even know
going
the
to find
name.
you to follow your next journey? I'll give you mine. You friend me on Facebook.
That works for me.
Okay, cool. All right. Congratulations on completing this long hike.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Cool. Thanks. Bye.
Yep.